We've been in regular contact with the Lucari, and they've recently unveiled a new starship designed for space exploration. They're eager to head out into the unknown, and they've asked us to give them a hand. Starfleet has decided to send you to assist them in their first voyage beyond their home system. This is an exciting time for the Lucari. Watch over them and help them to see the value of space exploration, and let them make discoveries and follow their sense of wonder. Just don't let them get in over their heads.
Don't worry, that's our job. Hi, Ferengi. With Ferengi? Oh, God.
My dear friend Kamarka, just think about how much I can help.
I try not to think about you at all, Martin.
Shoo! I thought I'd seen the last of you. That is to say, we meet again.
Hi. Fortunately for you, our business with the Lucari today.
Oh, come now. I'm sure we can reach an agreement that is to everyone's liking. I'm prepared to offer you an exclusive, once-in-a-lifetime...
Channel, close channel.
Assistant Ferengi has been trying to make new trade deals with us since he first visited our system. Oh, everything he tries to sell is either broken or worthless.
I mean, it's Ferengi, what do you
Thank
expect?
you. It's good to see you again, and under much better circumstances. You'll be happy to know that our star remains stable. We've not seen any Tholian ships since the incident, thankfully. The decision to explore was somewhat controversial, however. Many Lucari were resistant to the notion. We settled this moon long ago, after we were forced to leave our dying homeworld of Kentar. It was a difficult journey for us. Once we found our new home, no one was very excited about space travel. Still, the exploration initiative passed. Considering my experience, my people have chosen me to command the U.S.S. Concordium. It was an honor I proudly accepted. Our ship is ready to go, and you are.
So,
For our maiden voyage, I've chosen a star that is close enough to be within reach, but still just outside the area of space that you've explored, and obviously one that we haven't visited yet. According to your star charts, it's a yellow-white star called 20 Draconis.
okay, let's go.
This isn't over. Believe me, the next deal we make will be on my terms.
Bye, Ferengi. I'm not even gonna bother remembering your name.
We've arrived on the outskirts of the system. There's a large field of rocky debris and asteroids. We're picking up various metals and crystalline formations. Should we approach one of the larger asteroids and take some more readings?
Sure, why not?
Readings coming in now. Large quantities of silicate, hematite, cadmium, iridium. Crystalline structures appear to be the result of deposits created under a heavy impact. Perhaps this asteroid was part of a larger one that broke up in a collision. Heading deeper into the field may yield more clues.
Okay.
Sensors are picking up some movement on the far side of the asteroid. Not simple orbiting debris either.
Wait, nos. Is this?
Cosmozoans! They're beautiful. Do you have any information about them? Intriguing. The Gekli communicate using radio waves and feed on dust particles and energy emissions. And, well, it seems an adjustment of our EM band is in order. I don't like the idea of the Concordium becoming a Gekli food source.
Beep, 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 boop.
We've adjusted our power systems. I'd like to gather more data on the Gekli before we move on. Any suggestions?
Can take along with them.
An excellent idea. We'll be able to track their movements and learn more about their migratory patterns and feeding habits. We'll need to get close in order to attach the tags safely. in from the Gekli. I'd like to expand the number of tagged subjects to optimize data collection. Let's get close enough to slip in with a pod and join them in their swimming.
Okay. Oh, nice, relaxing. Nothing's gonna go wrong in this mission. Scientific stuff.
We're getting close-up readings from all of the creatures. They're treating us like one of their own. They're trying to talk to us with their radio waves. That was incredible. What a singular experience. We've spotted a larger group of them in an area not too far from here. This looks like a feeding ground for several Gekli pods. Let's go have a look.
That looks like a larger pod. It looks like 2. We were swimming like with 4. Oh, never mind. There's 3 over here. 4.
There are signs that several Gekli pods frequent this area. There's a lot of dust and particulate matter, but we can't see how the asteroids are getting broken down. I think there's something we're not seeing on the visible spectrum. Your ship has a stronger deflector than ours. Can you emit a particle wave? We could use that to illuminate things that might be happening in different spectra.
Oh, Jesus! Tap dancing Christ!
There's some kind of subspace shearing here. It's causing cosmic strings to snap off and break up the asteroids. That must be why the Gekli feed here. There's plenty of particulate matter for them to consume in the debris fields. I think we've collected some solid data here. We're ready to move on when you are.
Main voyage, and we got fish. Space fish. Space fish data.
Sensors are reading a swarm of comets passing by this stellar body. They look to have an orbital period of about 173 of your standard years. I'd like to know if they came from outside of the system and were caught in its gravity, or if they originated here. Shall we take some scans? This comet is mostly ice and dust. There are indications that the cometary matter formed around a magnetic core. The other comets may be more interesting. Let's move to the other comets and study them closely.
Stop.
Core sample shows signs of magnetic radioactive matter. This comet may have seen some interesting particle fields in its wandering. Holding the comet let us get some detailed readings about its emissions. Based on the structure of its silicate crystals, it's been in a pattern. It picks up energy from its trip near the star, then loses that energy as it loops past the planets. It's like ice melting and refreezing, but it seems to lose a large quantity of energy all at once near here. I'm not sure why. The radioactivity should be steady. These comets seem to have a long
Love babysitting.
Probe data received. The planet is radiating a considerable amount of heat for its size. Nothing our shields can't handle, but I don't see any expeditions to its surface happening anytime soon. Curious. I'm picking up several large, moving sources of energy. Sensors indicate they're a life form of some kind. A cosmozoan, but not the Gekli. I'd like to study them if we can.
Okay, let's see if we can get closer.
Planet is geothermal in nature. Its surface is partially molten.
Fun.
No life forms detected planetside. Then again, it is rather warm down there.
Oh,
There they are. Magnificent, aren't they?
I remember those things from Next Generation episode. Like, I think this pilot episode, actually. Farpoint, yeah! Yeah!
The creatures are luminescent ovoids? I'm not sure how to describe them. They remind me of an aquatic life form native to Lucari Prime. There are little ones huddling close to the planet's atmosphere. They must use the heat and the planet's electrical discharges to survive. Interesting. These life forms were encountered by the U.S.S. Enterprise D on Deneb 4, someplace called Farpoint Station. They haven't been seen anywhere else since. We shouldn't harm them or their young. Let's transmit a greeting, then be on our way.
Okay. Hi guys!
The color display must be a form of communication.
It's like
I didn't
sub.
realize that life forms could exist in this fashion, living off the heat of planets, feeding on the particles in space, absorbing radiation from the cosmos. There's so much to see. Let's head to the next planet in the system and see what's there.
Literally babysitting.
Are you seeing this? My sensors indicate this planet is completely devoid of any organic material. And yet, it has a breathable atmosphere and lies well within the system's habitable zone. Most curious. I'm picking up residual levels of radiation. Oh my. I believe I know what happened to this world. Some kind of proto-matter wave happened here.
Uh-oh.
Not if you know how to resolve the chaotic turbulence with a tarfine reduction. This was a recent event. Some kind of proto-matter incident happened, and it wiped out all life on the planet. I think we should send an away team down to learn more.
Yes, I agree. Let's put myself in danger. There we go.
Oh, not sure I'll ever get used to transporters. Let's see. Initial scans suggest this area used to be inhabited, but I can't find a single trace of organic matter.
Where's pro-matter?
I see some carvings on those
Incident.
canyon walls. Let's take a look.
Proto-matter, then, you know, there won't be anything left.
The walls of this canyon were worked by tools. I'm sure of it. Sentient life forms lived here.
Yeah,
Until the
lived
proto-matter
here.
detonation. This pillar here. It seems to be a sign pointing to that canyon. Perhaps a pathway there leads to a settlement of some kind. I'm reading metallic objects there as well. Shall we take a look?
Oh, let's go.
Look, there's some kind of large structure further down the canyon. Look at the size of that plaza. These people must have had quite a developed culture. Let's take some readings up there. Square or ceremonial center of some kind. I see some murals on the far side of the square over there by that arch. I'd like to examine them. They might tell us more about this place.
Okay.
These murals depict people bringing some objects to this place. Crystals or gems, I believe?
Only
They
eggs.
built their settlement around this site. I believe it was a place of great significance to them. The next mural may hold more clues for us. Let's have a look. This mural depicts the construction of this large structure. I suspect it was a temple or a place of contemplation for the people. The crystals were revered by the locals.
Or feared.
Perhaps even worshipped by them. We'd better have a look at the next mural, don't you think? The crystals depicted in this mural appear to be growing for some reason.
Those are
I
eggs.
wonder if this is a symbolic or literal representation of events. Perhaps the structure needed to be modified to hold the volume of crystals they collected over the years. Quite the enigma we found here. I suspect there's more to be found inside. Getting there will be a challenge, however. According to my scans, these pillars are connected to some kind of massive mechanical structure. Probably the peak of technology for these people. I believe it's some kind of opening mechanism for the structure's door. We could probably force it open, but that could damage the structure, and too much force could even collapse it entirely. I suggest we create a holographic forensic reconstruction. Yes, it would be based on analysis of things like footprints, wear patterns, and local construction. We can learn what people did here, how they went about their lives, and how they made the device work. We'd be watching a replay of history, roughly speaking. Let's start by gathering information from relics and leftover traces of the people who once lived here.
Okay.
These artifacts were used with opposable thumbs and indicate a likely handspan of 22 centimeters. Based on these footprints, these people had a stride that places them at about 1.6 meters on average.
I don't know how big that is.
The wear patterns here show us that people leaned against here frequently. This was a meeting and gathering area. Strange. These relics should be covered with dust and sand, worn away by time and wind. But they're all uncovered. No organic matter left, and everything left behind in its place. Frozen in time, like...
Like these people died recently.
Yes. The evidence seems clear. The proto-matter detonation happened only weeks, perhaps even days ago. We're going to need to make an accurate simulation to continue our studies here. I suggest using modified pattern enhancers to do this. Enhancers online. The signal is strong and clear.
So, probably finished my Let's Play of
Two
the
down,
Little Witch
2 to go.
Academia game. Jesus Christ, I might give it a 6.5. I like the story.
That's
music
3.
is fun.
One more and we'll be ready.
It's just gameplay killed it for me. Final boss especially took me an hour
That's
to beat.
the last one. All enhancers online and standing by. Alright, the enhancers should give us a pretty good image range. Your tricorder can then act as the center of the network control for the enhancers. I can tie in my data to your tricorder whenever you're ready. Get
Okay.
a little close to the center of the square so we can see what happens.
Oh, hello.
Note that the alien is using the pillars in a specific order.
That one, that one.
They're making the murals match up on each pillar. looks like some kind of functionary, priest or bureaucrat, I think, would unlock the door by turning the murals on the pillars. The top mural on each pillar seems to be locked in place for reference. We should follow the order they used on the pillar murals. If we can turn them correctly, I believe we'll unlock the door.
Okay.
Do you hear that? That's the first pillar set in place. That's 2 pillars set into place. Three pillars are locked in now.
Here we go. Oh, that's not good. Why is there a Starfleet
That's
insignia?
it! It's working! Well done! Shall we see what secrets this building holds?
Yeah, why is there a mural of Starfleet insignia here? That's not good.
Isn't that the symbol of your Starfleet? How did it get here? How could it be in a temple of people who don't even have electricity, much less space travel? This is getting
Someone
stranger
fucked up.
by the minute. We should search the temple for more murals.
Yeah, someone fucked up. Look like old-timey
Those
Star Trek.
people in the picture, they don't look like the others.
Yeah, they're yeah, 23rd century.
What happened here? If Starfleet officers contacted this civilization in the past, why wouldn't you have a record of it? We should head deeper into the temple and continue our search.
I don't know, we fucked with time.
I think the panel on the wall here can be pushed to open something. Those inner doors across from the panel are opening.
We fucked with time and time fucked back.
What is all of this? According to my tricorder, we've reached ground zero. This is where someone detonated the protomatter bomb. From here, a self-propagating cascade of proto-energy radiated outward in all directions, washing over the entire planet. Doubtful. I believe what did this was built specifically as a weapon. There's no new ecosystem. All life was eliminated. I'm picking up a residual energy signature here. Take a look. 16-centimeter wavelength with a slight kaon leak. I've seen this before. It's a byproduct of Zenkethi technology.
Then Kathy here. Sir, we have detected space. We have found a derelict space station in orbit around the planet. It's unpowered and covered in decades of dust. An asteroid ring. Unfortunately, we aren't the ones who found it. Several of the ships. Hi, Fizzy. How are you? Oh, I'm okay. Oh, one of the old-timey space stations. You had your last day of work before Japan? Ooh, you're going. Yep, on the 27th. Ah. Wait, so your last day of work was today. You have like a week or two off before you go. Deep Space K-13.
You're trespassing.
Oh, god damn it.
Claiming this station as salvage, along with everything in it. A piece of history like this will be quite the vacation site. Experience life on the final frontier at Modron's K-13. But I digress. Unless you're here to discuss leasing opportunities, I suggest you beam off my station. Careful.
Ferengis.
Serious repairs. It'd be a shame if something
It's game fun and looks like a stacked up to other. Oh. Oh, I like it mainly because it's Star Trek and I like Star Trek.
Fair warning. My Nausicaan gods aren't very fond of intruders. I'd be happy to sell the
Anyone wants to?
Consider their living contents a promotional bonus.
Need to open up a place. Oh, hi there, buddy. I want to become a Borg friends. Borg friends? Borg friend. Borg friend? Borg friends? We need more Borg friends. Who wants to be more Borg friends? Yay, more Borg friends. I had babies. A liberated Borg, yes, but I have an ability to make more Borg.
Chief Engineer's Log, March 18th, 1570. Had a discussion this morning with security about our Klingon prisoners in the brig. We can't just leave them locked up, or execute them, or exile them on the planet below. Setting them free isn't a popular notion either. We're still looking for options, but I think the stasis pods we have in medical will come in handy real soon.
Huh. Oh, and then I have one of my costumes is literally Borg. Oh, Borg friends left. Admiral, this technology is ancient, but surprisingly functional. At least a rudimentary level. They built things to last in the 23rd century. Nautican's managed partial power online. Yep.
Chief Engineer's Log, supplemental. By my account,
Other
we've been
classes?
hurled back in time to the 16th
Engineering,
century. To make matters
security,
worse, we're a
tactic,
very long way from
security
Genesis.
slash tactical,
None of our
and then
shuttles are warp
science
capable. And even
slash.
if we could get to Earth, we'd
So
be
it's
in the
science,
wrong
tactical,
time.
and engineering.
In short, we're stuck. There's nothing to do now but wait
space
and try to
magic.
conjure up a way to get back to the right time.
DPS and tanks. This computer lost the ability to link to the main computer.
The fines for trespassing are quite severe.
Through the window. Through the window.
Collecting them.
Congratulations, you become a Borg friends. Nope. Can I go in here? Oh, hi there, guys. Yay, more Borg friends. Oh. Hi, Oliver.
Chief Engineer's Log, August 6th,
So my
1570.
character's...
The Warp Booster sled project is officially a bust. When we tried to spin up the
I made
coils,
this
we
character
couldn't
as a
get stable
tactical
warp.
officer.
Yashvi and Arlington managed to shut it down and stop a breach, but the shuttle's impulse drive is shot. I hate giving up, but we just don't have the parts we need to make it work.
And I think my starship is a cross between a kind of a tank and kind of DPS. My other character's a sciencey character. Space magic. Hey, Snarf.
Chief Engineer's Log, April 17th, 1570. Today we visited the planet we're calling Draconis 3 to collect supplies. The good news, there's a humanoid civilization down there. The bad news, a potential prime directive
I went a little
violation.
insane,
Our
like
landing part
about
of
half
the
an hour,
season is
about an
being
hour
by some
ago.
of the locals. We're hoping that doesn't impact their culture in any way. One thing's for sure, they can't
Little
help
insane.
us go home. Their tech level is Bronze Age at best.
I was trying to finish my Let's Play, and I'm on the final boss, which took me an hour to beat because it would randomly stop taking damage ever so often for about 5 to 10 minutes at a time. And I couldn't figure out why.
Trying my patience is going to cost you.
And it was literally driving me insane. Cause it would like take 500 damage. Like I use an attack that's like it hits him multiple times, and then only one of which will go through, and then nothing. I was literally screaming at the computer. I was like, get him, drones! Get him, drones! Good job, drones. Again, were you streaming? I had to work today, and then tomorrow.
Chief Engineer's Log,
Tomorrow I have
July
a
26th,
dentist appointment.
1571. Most of us went into stasis this morning. There weren't enough pods for everyone. 3 of us had to stay awake. We drew lots. Tavon, Sheridan,
I got 2
and
reviews
were
now I
the
need to
winners.
write, and then they edit some videos.
Since we're out of options, we've decided to go native and live out our lives under Conus 3.
Go native.
Hopefully, one day our records will be found, and the people of Station K-13 will be remembered.
Yeah, stream. Fucking Ferengi.
Rule of Acquisition 431. When the shooting starts, let the mercenaries handle it. Handle this, Captain.
Fucking Ferengis.
The crime is trespassing. The sentence is death.
No. Where'd you go? What, you did get something accomplished? Oh, it took you 6 hours. Oh.
I
Oh.
see you took out the Nausigans on my station. I'll just add their fees to your tab. I do hope you're good for it. Otherwise, I might have to take possession of that.
A whole bunch of
pretty ship
thumbnails to make now.
yours. come to think of it, I'll be taking your ship anyway. Whether you're alive or not when I do is up to you.
Oh, you're welcome to try, Mr. Ferengi. Can I please turn for the love of God? Thank you.
Get out of here! Maximum warp!
Oops.
I'd say our first flight was a success. Now we need to share our discoveries with everyone back home. I hope today's events will convince my people of the continued need to explore and to be part of the galactic
Yeah,
community.
that ambush right there is a good prime example of exploring the galaxy, huh?
On behalf of the Lucari people, thank you.
But the discovery. But you just got ambushed. I have about, I want to say, 2-3 weeks worth, 3
I'm happy to
weeks
hear the
worth
Lucari handled their
of
first experience with
Let's
space
Play
exploration
videos.
well. There's talk of their desire to join the Federation, and from what I'm seeing, they'd be fine members. The mystery of Station K-13 has been solved, although the past violation of the Prime Directive by some of its personnel is a concern.
Whoops.
Hopefully the crew preserved in stasis pods will be able to shed a little more light on that situation. Finally, this news of a Zenkethi protomatter weapon is disturbing. I'll be looking into it from all angles, diplomatic and military in particular. We've fought a war with them before, and I'd prefer avoiding another now.
Okay, what's the next mission?
The Lucari have discovered some unusual activity in an unexplored region of the Alpha Quadrant. The data suggests another weaponized use of protomatter, similar to what happened recently at Draconis 3. The Klingons have sent a ship out to assist with the Lucari investigation there, and we'd like you to join them. If the Zenkethi are involved, we need to know about it fast.
Harbinger.
Guavan, I am General Rodek, Security Advisor to the Lucari. I have read your report on the incident at 20 Draconis. If the Zenkethi are behind all this, we must be ready to meet them in battle.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
Nope.
The Lucari are just ahead and eager to begin the search.
It's good to see you again. It looks like we have another incident to study. We sent out a number of long-range sensor probes to this sector recently. After the events of 20 Draconis, I took the liberty of setting the probes to scan for protomatter. I'm afraid they found something. Let's begin our search by sending a short-range probe to the nearby planet.
Protomatter is the weapon of a coward, but we respect its power.
Protomatter can also be quite beneficial, General, when used properly.
Like how?
The probe is away. The atmosphere of the planet is so thick it will take the probe some time to get through the interference. While the probe is busy, we can collect data from the planet's moons. At least one moon has signs of protomatter energy. A closer look will give us more information.
Scan the moon. Scan the moon.
Perhaps the probe's information will give us more insight as to why these attacks are occurring.
One at a time. I can't hear both of you.
But it was scorched by protomatter recently. Why would anyone devastate such a place?
I don't know. They didn't like the moon.
Perhaps they used the moon as a test site for the weapon.
If so, it was a poor choice. Why scour a world already devoid of life?
It sickens me to see protomatter used like this. Another enigma, I'm afraid. This is a Class D moon, similar to Luna in the Sol system. Incapable of supporting life, and yet it has been hit by a protomatter. Why? Perhaps the third moon will have some answers. Let's take a look.
I don't want to be thorough. Want to make sure nothing's alive.
Another uninhabited moon, but one quite different from the first. What is the pattern?
This makes no sense. There is no tactical pattern to these attacks. There must be a reason, though.
Let's figure this out quickly before more lives are lost. Scanning. The moon is Class L. I'm picking up some ruins on the surface, some simple life forms. There's evidence of crude attempts at terraforming, but no signs of a protomatter detonation. It looks like there was an attempted settlement on this planet, but the project was abandoned. By the look of these readings, it took place over a century ago. The probe we sent to the planet is active now. It's sending data back to us. I'm detecting incredible levels of radiation, atmospheric pollution, ruins of great cities, and... Oh no. Based on these scans, I believe this is the planet Kantar, the original homeworld of my people. There are no signs of protomatter here. It seems Kantar was rendered incapable of supporting life long ago. By the Kentari. I can barely believe what I'm seeing. I've always wondered what became of them, and now I know.
Ow! That hurt.
Most Lucari thought something like this would happen, but some of us hoped they would see reason and overcome it. It saddens me deeply to see otherwise. I suppose you have some questions for me. Once we were all Kentari. Those who followed the teachings of the scholar Lucar came to be known as Lucari. The Kentari were obsessed with power and material wealth. Their pursuit of such things was destroying the people and the planet. The Lucari stood against those things, and for that, we paid a terrible price. I suppose you have some questions for me.
Yeah. Nice drift. I'm reading protomatter signals detected by the Kari. Last current within 24 hours. Oh.
There has been a large-scale battle in this system. We are analyzing the debris. It appears the losing side possessed technology roughly a century behind our own. Preliminary scans indicate that the battle was very one-sided. I recommend we take a closer look at some of the nearby debris.
Okay. Oh, Fizzy, are you still here? I'm gonna be playing Koromon tomorrow. Or starting it. Or starting the demo.
I'm seeing remains of freighters, mining ships, research craft, even luxury vessels.
Unclear at the moment. We have not detected any Zinkethi debris in the field yet. Whoever did this was powerful, but not honorable. There is no honor in attacking the weak. I'm detecting strong energy signatures ahead. Further scans.
Dragos says something about when they come out with the full game, you can still use the demos character, or carries over, or something. I'm hoping that's true. Where are we going? That over there? That looks like the thing. Oh, nope, nothing. Scan debris.
Around 50 ships were involved in the battle. Many were lightly armed, if at all. I am reading traces of engine-grade plasma ahead.
Wait, there's shinies in the game?
That left by the local craft. Perhaps the aliens managed to score a hit to the engines of an enemy ship. I suggest we advance and investigate further.
The better stats too. Oh. I'm pretty sure there's shinies in Nexomon, but I think it's just cosmetic. I'm not entirely sure.
This is all that is.
I never ran into one.
Zinkethi vessel. It appears the aliens detonated the warp core of one of their capital ships after ramming the Zinkethi at full impulse. They fought with honor. For them, it was a good day to die.
I mean, it's never a good day to die, but you know, it's
Perhaps
fine.
they are testing the weapon against planets that are not part of the Alliance, hoping that we will turn a blind eye to their crimes. Once they have perfected the weapon, they will certainly use it on their old enemies. Their list of enemies is long. We should continue our investigation. There may be more clues in this area.
Okie dokie. Come on, go forward, please.
I'm receiving a distress call. It's very faint.
I don't know who you are or where you came from, but thank you.
What happened here?
What can I tell you?
Who are you?
Egan Burren, captain of the Pavini starship Bastion. Or what's left of her, anyway. Most of my crew was planetside on shore leave when the invaders warped into the system. We went into battle with a skeleton crew. It's a miracle we survived. What can I tell you? I honestly have no idea. Until today, we had never seen them. We hailed them. They didn't answer, and then they started shooting. They just kept firing, even when we tried to surrender. And then, some sort of energy bomb went off on the homeworld. It killed everyone. They finished off the rest of our ships and left. Somehow they missed us.
Most fortunate.
What can I tell you? No, we had no colonies, no allies from other worlds. Until today, we were our own worst enemies. The powers that be on Povin fought amongst themselves from time to time, and everyone thought we were one step away from a global war. In the end, we put all of that behind us to fight these aliens as one. And we still lost.
Yeah.
There might be survival pods from other ships out there among the wreckage. Could you look for them? We're doing all we can to keep life support running over here. I can't start a search and rescue operation on my own. If you have any engineers you could loan or some spare parts, my crew and I would be forever grateful.
Alright, where are we going?
Thank you, whoever you are. Thank you.
Man, they are really thorough. Had you missed this many, like...
I thought no one would come. Thank you, strangers. Thank you.
Oh, I might be too far away. Nope.
Someone
there you go.
heard. By all the gods, someone heard the signal. I'm saved.
Thank you again. May we seek asylum among your kind? Please, we don't have anywhere else to go.
I've confirmed the captain's story. The planet nearby was hit by a proto-matter blast. Estimated casualties in the... Check your long-range sensors. It just happened again. Another detonation.
It is time for a reckoning. The Zinkethi must pay for their crimes. We must go, now, before they escape.
Agreed. Let's go. Warp. Again, they're good at drifting at warp. I would think that'd tear the ship apart, but you know, what do I know?
Whatever the Zinkethi are doing down there, we need to stop it. Now. Zinkethi warships! Red alert!
Oh, they think they have a chance.
This system has been claimed by the Zinkethi Coalition. Your presence is unnecessary. Leave at once.
Nope.
You were warned. So be it. We now walk on the path of violence. To battle, Commander.
Wait, where am I
Fight
fighting?
well,
Oh.
and do not fear death.
If we must fight, we will fight to win, General.
Back. I want to fight you.
Ship is under attack.
Come on.
But we will be strong.
And
This
dead.
Carver did quite well in her first battle.
Good
Did you do
battle.
damage?
Well fought.
Pretty sure I did all the damage here.
Victory is ours.
Also, god damn, what the who the fuck did a carpet bombing in space? I don't have any of those. I don't have the ability to do a carpet bomb in space. Using some type of jamming technology.
Their weapon is inefficiently shielded. It leaks kaons at a level our tricorders can detect and track. I recommend we scan for elevated kaon levels and follow the signal.
Thanks, Mr. Klingon.
The kaon particle traces lead into the valley ahead of us.
Oh, I see. They followed the waterfall.
Whee!
Rocks here are causing a lot of interference. We should take another set of scans to get our bearings.
Oh, there's a path. Whoops.
The Zinkethi!
They're big and angry.
We now walk the path of violence. So be it. Attack!
Orbital strike.
Come, Zinkethi. See our true warrior fight. You will not stop us.
Can you choose your Borg friends? No, they don't turn into Borg friends. That's a little disappointing, actually.
So, there are some Zinkethi with a taste for battle. Good.
Scans indicate they took the path to the east. Why would they destroy entire planets?
They must find some tactical advantage in these actions, for some reason.
I'm reading Zenkethi life signs ahead. They are waiting for us.
Ah, good. We will meet them in glorious battle.
Hi, boys. Oh, this is a very unfair ability. Also, I feel like it lasts too long.
They are using delaying tactics. We must be getting close.
The path continues down from here. The protonator bomb is still ahead of us.
He's adorable. Little Borgy thing.
The Kaon levels are rising. We're getting closer to the protonator bomb.
I am Borg. I am Borg. Also, I'm wearing the... Oh, fuck me. Don't interrupt me when I'm talking.
Stop them! This world must be cleansed!
What did you say? Die already, Jesus Christ.
Ah! They fight like cornered rabbit tar! I can smell their feet.
There, just ahead. I see guards. We must be close.
What was I saying before the game rudely interrupted me?
Trail ends here. I'm reading Zenkethi life signs inside that blocked-off cave.
I'm reading a tunnel behind that waterfall. One that leads to the cave. We must move quickly. Move swiftly, and we can take
I'm
them
wearing
by
the
surprise.
best uniform. Oh no. Although, I kind of really want the lower decks uniform for this character now. It kind of like messes the next generation old school like vests together. I don't know, kind of.
Look,
I'm not sure now.
they've set up the protomatter bomb in here. But we'll need to clear the Zenkethi from the cave before we can do anything about the bomb.
Oliver, get back here! God damn it!
They left a few guards.
God damn it, Oliver!
They clearly did not notice this entrance.
Well.
Oh my. That is a huge protomatter matrix. It's controlled by 3 regulator consoles, all active and cycling towards detonation.
More Zenkethi.
Shutting down Pylon Alpha.
You know, this is a good idea, having an orbital strike go through a fucking cave. This makes sense. Let's try a cave in. Why not?
Your path of violence ends here, Zenkethi.
What does it do?
Pylon Alpha is offline.
Soon, victory will be ours. Keep fighting!
Your Gamma was Gamma.
Shutting down Pylon Beta now.
Beta! I am not very good at... So, how long did it take you to get the shiny?
Pylon Beta is shut down. Pylon Gamma is down. We're all
An
clear.
hour of resetting. Wait, a good one or a medium one? There's 2 shinies, damn. Ew. Disintegration.
Pylon Gamma is down. We're all clear.
We're good. Don't have to worry about, you know.
It's done. All the bombs are deactivated. We can... Wait. Look! These crystal formations are very similar to those we found at the first protobombing site on Draconis 3. This can't be a coincidence. We may have found what the Zenkethi are targeting in these attacks.
Word from the core. Zenkethi ships are dropping out of war.
They're probably eggs.
Alliance vessels.
Also, why don't you just explain yourselves?
As you now know, this system has been claimed by the Zenkethi Coalition. Further aggression
Just
on your
explain
part
yourselves.
is not tolerated. This world is not yours to defend. Leave now, while you're still able.
We do not recognize your claims, Zenkethi. Your forces have murdered millions. If you are the leader here, It is you who will answer for these crimes.
Because I'm pretty sure I know why they're...
Choice is made. The path of violence. It is one I have walked many times, without fear, without remorse. Come, let us walk it together.
I don't see eyes, unless those blue things were eyes.
Fight now for honor and glory. Come on.
How do you? You put up a fight. Okay, guys, I think. Oh, another ship. I was like, guys, I think it's dead already.
This is far from over. Tell your leaders the Zenkethi will not be denied. Those who try to stop us will be purged, their homeworlds cleansed. You have been warned. Test us at your peril.
Let them flee. Let them run to their masters and whimper like craven targs. Let them whisper of warriors who fight with honor and without fear. You may be right. They may return and bring their protomatter weapon with them. Should that day come, I hope to meet them in battle once more with a warrior like you at my side. But for now, I must return to the Empire. There is a matter of great importance that I must investigate there.
I think we've found a big piece of the puzzle. I believe the Zenkethi are targeting planets with concentrations of those strange crystals. But why? A riddle for another day, I suppose. For now, we should return and share what we've learned. About everything. Including the fate of Kentar. Do you think they managed to survive somehow?
Yeah. Maybe. You never know.
So it's true. The Zenkethi have a protomatter bomb. All those lives. No one in the Alliance is comfortable with the Zenkethi having a weapon of genocide. What happened to those planets could happen to any world in Alliance space. We need to know more about it and how to stop it. We need to know more about these crystals you mentioned as well. If they're the key to these attacks, we need to know why.
While searching for signs of weaponized protomatter, one of our long-distance research probes made a most curious discovery. It found a Class M planet at the heart of the Gonkra Nebula. That's not the most exciting news, however. The probe detected the presence of sentient life on the planet. The biosigns were very similar to our own. It is possible that we have discovered a lost tribe of Lucari. We're going to investigate, and we'd like some backup. The probe went offline rather suddenly after detecting the planet. These people might not be very friendly.
I'm reading a group of starships out there. They're armed, shielded, and combat capable. Let's hope they're not hostile as well. As the ranking officer here, I believe you should be the first to initiate contact.
Alright. What's up, my peeps? What's the lingo down under, dogs?
Curious. Perhaps they might respond more favorably to a familiar face. May I open a channel?
Sure, go ahead. I mean, I gave my best shot.
Unidentified vessels. This is Captain Kumar K. of the U.S.S. Reskava. I extend cordial greetings in the interest of establishing peaceful contact between us. I'm not certain. Wait, they're locking weapons. I don't understand. Reskava did nothing to prevent this attack.
Hi, Drago. How's it going?
Alien vessels. This is Prime Minister Tulaman of the Kantari Union. I've ordered our forces to cease hostilities and ask you to do the same.
Like, they didn't pose much of a threat to me.
There's been a grave misunderstanding. It is customary for us to discuss such grievances in person.
Oh, this feels
Will
like
you
a trap.
accept my invitation to parley?
This feels such a trap.
The Kantari. They survived. Somehow they managed to survive the devastation of Kentar and make it here. Incredible. Historically, Kantari were quick to distrust and attack. It would seem that hasn't changed.
That
We should be
spicy
cautious.
Tarkov raid.
Despite that, I am ready to transport when you are. The 14 sacred trees of Lucar. The Kantari destroyed one world with their toxic ways, and it seems they're well on their way to destroy another. Unbelievable. This Prime Minister has much to answer for. Where is she, by the way?
Got yourself a
And
little
why are we
50.
meeting
Wow.
on the street?
Because the trap.
That Kantari on the street looks quite ill.
Where are we going? This way?
Reading high levels of toxic chemical emissions in the area.
Can vent? Where's the vent? Oh.
They still use unregulated
Contact your
exhaust
15.
systems? Unbelievable.
Get a drop on him?
How peculiar. The doors here have built-in filtration systems.
Oh.
What's that machine off to the side?
It looks like a vending
Some sort of
machine.
miniature store? It's full of breathing aids. People poison the air here and charge others to withstand it. Does that fluid look off to you?
Right, we're getting attacked? He got the drop on you. Dude was expecting me to run past his grenade.
I've never seen this level of suffering. Oh, they pile the refuse in the streets. It's barbaric. There are still heat signatures on this junk. It was placed here recently.
Kill the Lucari and her alien lackeys.
Oh shit. Orbital strike. Who said it was a trap? I said it was a trap.
I see hatred for Lucari still burns in the hearts of some Kantari, along with violent xenophobia. Hopefully their leadership is of a more diplomatic nature.
I'm pretty sure they're the ones that set this up. But you know, Yeah, let's just put a bomb there. Comedy
The
page.
lunar colony is providing just enough food to support the Kentari population at current consumption levels. The government has launched a new farm labor program aimed at increasing food production and adding new jobs. The program is expected to launch prior to the beginning of the next crop cycle on the colony. The structural integrity of several housing blocks has been called into question by independent analysts. Ministers at the building authority deny any cause for concern as tower extension projects aimed at elevating the blocks above the smog level have commenced. The smog fitness epidemic is on the rise. If you find a citizen collapsed on the street, call the nearest medical station. When you purchase breathers, make sure you provide for your children before you provide for yourselves. We must secure the future. Just noon, number 41 of the South Capitol Steelbenders received an award from the Office of the Prime Minister for charitable services.
The Capitol building is a short distance from here. Even here, the poor huddled in misery. What? Another attack?
I really don't like this.
You shouldn't have come here, Lucari. Now you're gonna die!
How about I have more... How about I have a ship from space that's shooting you?
Is that the last of them? Let's go inside. The Kentari have some explaining to do.
I'm pretty sure they don't, but... Pretty sure that I set this up. Oh wow, you were attacked? Oh wow. I did not expect that.
Well, this place is a far cry from the smog and squalor we just left, isn't it?
Hey, don't speak all high and mighty. Let's give their society a chance, even though they're trying to kill us already.
Welcome to New Kentar. I must apologize for the unfortunate incidents that have taken place. You have arrived during a period of social unrest for our people. I'm afraid so. The decline of our world has split the Kentari into two factions. The reformists, like myself, who wish to gradually change our way of life for the better. And the traditionalists, who cling tightly to the old ways and all of the destruction that comes with them. The Kentari who attacked you were traditionalist soldiers. They see you, and especially the Lucari, as a threat to their existence.
Okie dokie. What danger are we or the Lucari to pose to your people?
It's simple. Your kind are well-armed aliens from an advanced culture. To the Trads, you're hostile invaders. And the Lucari, dangerous anarchists from our
That sounds
distant
familiar.
past, long thought exiled, now returned, and more dangerous than ever. The troubling part is they may be right about all of you.
And yeah, shoot us.
Minister Pentaro is in charge of planetary security. It's his job to evaluate all potential threats, foreign and domestic.
Okay.
The idea of working with aliens, with Lucari, will be controversial. That said, our situation is deteriorating. I'm willing to open a dialogue with outside parties.
Such a dialogue will be monitored, however, in the interest of planetary security.
Something.
Your suspicion
Wait.
is misplaced, Minister.
John
We
Goodman?
had nothing to do with all this.
You're not wrong, Captain. And we realize the need to do something about it. The privileged few are safe above the pollution, but they live on borrowed time. Ecosystems across the planet are failing. We can no longer afford to...
Prime Minister, do you think it's prudent to discuss such matters with these outsiders?
Oh. Syncathi warships are fast approaching. Oh god. No, think it was my character's dialogue.
Curious. One band of aliens arrives with words of peace, while another arrives bearing the swords of war. How convenient. Coincidence? Or a cunning ruse to weaken our defenses and lower our guard?
Oh, Jesus Christ, they're paranoid.
I believe you. Our moon is home to our agricultural sites and thousands of Kentari workers. Your help protecting it will be welcomed by my government. The sooner you can begin, the better.
Whenever my character has dialogue, it's just quiet, because then they don't have a voice.
Saving their ships might build some trust with the Kentari.
Pew pew, pew pew.
Right well. Glad you're with us.
Oh, go back that way.
Fight on! For the Union! For the Kentari!
For justice!
I'm reading concentrations of the crystals targeted by the Zenkethi on the Kentari moon, along with numerous Zenkethi life signs and several protomatter signals. We'd better hurry. They may be preparing to detonate more bombs.
Get to the moon and stop those bombs, now! I hope your people know how to deal with these bombs, Lucari.
You see that with less distaste in your voice?
Powerful weapons! Hit it with everything you've got! Our shields can't take more of this! Keep fighting, no matter what!
Too late! Running away!
Oh, crap, monkeys. Well, fuck.
We detected some sort of intense energy detonation on the moon. We're reading 0 life signs there. No one. They're all gone. What did they do to us? What has happened?
All is not lost, Minister. While we can't bring back the Kentari who were killed, we can help you restore your moon's food production capabilities in short order.
A likely story. For all we know, this is the precursor to invasion. These aliens have destroyed our food and weakened our military, Prime Minister. They mean to conquer us.
Oh my god.
Calm yourself, Pentaro, and remember who is Prime Minister here.
Can you
Kumake,
not?
I accept your proposal, provided there's
You're not
full
gonna be Prime
oversight
Minister
of
very
Ministry of
long.
Defense at every operation. You'll understand our need for such security measures, I'm
Someone's
sure.
gonna get assassinated by their own
I won't
security
let you down, Prime Minister. Have
dude.
your observation team meet mine on the moon at these coordinates. We'll begin as soon as we're able.
You already blew up the goddamn planet. What more do you want?
Protomatter emitters are in place. The matrix is stable and primed for effect. Let me know when you want me to initiate the restoration procedure.
Make it so.
Protomatter matrix is stable. We're ready to begin. Initiating primary restoration sequence now.
Something is wrong. Everything just stopped. Why?
Your new ship has bugs?
I don't understand. I checked the settings myself. That moon should be covered with crops by now. I could use some assistance down there. Please join me at the worksite.
Alright. Maybe they salted and burned the earth as well? Do 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 do.
Alright, let's begin by configuring the flow regulators at each of the transmission arrays. I'll observe the flow rates while you make the adjustments.
Okay. Beep up boop.
Curious. Someone made adjustments to the transmitters that could cause a detonation similar to a protomatter bomb. But whoever did it wasn't familiar with Lucari tech. We have safeguards to prevent such a thing, so instead of blowing up, it just didn't work. I hate to say it, but I believe one of the Kantari observers made those adjustments.
What? The gasp.
I'm far from defenseless, Kantari!
Hey, who wants to be a Borg? You want to be a Borg? You're a Borg, you're a Borg, everyone's a Borg. Also enjoy being shot from space.
Unwise. Very unwise.
Yay, drones. Oh, they're beautiful. Mwah. Mwah. Mwah.
I could use some assistance.
Also, I gave birth to a little Borg turret thing.
I could use some assistance.
My foot's falling asleep. Oh, that's not good.
I'm far from defenseless, Centauri. They just don't know when to quit, do they?
No.
I'm far from defenseless, Centauri.
Oh, they're there. What the fuck? They just dropped out of nowhere!
Attacking us is unwise. Very unwise.
Go back to work, please. I got this handled.
Oh, antimatter secured. We're safe.
And now we just leave the Borg here to
Those were
assimilate the planet.
traditionalists. I suspect one of their operatives was behind the sabotage here as well. I've locked out access to everyone but you and me. We can make things right without any interference once we return to our ships.
How much you want to guess that that Prime Minister's not going to be around for much longer?
All systems are online. We're ready to go. Initiating restoration process now.
Neat.
Protomatter matrix deployed. Everything's in the green. We did it!
It worked. Our sensors are showing a stable protomatter matrix in the formation of crops at all production sites. We owe you a profound debt of gratitude. Thank you. Their actions have shamed us all, but they will not get away with it, I assure you. Minister Pentaro is looking into it personally. He has sent some ships to escort you back to New Kentar.
We see them. They're on attack course.
Alien vessels, surrender or be destroyed! Fire! Magnet on Orida!
Minister of Defense. More like new Prime Minister.
You forced my hand. You and your pathetic Lucari bootlicker. It's time to end this. I will make New Kentar safe once more. Safe from you and the rest of the alien filth in the galaxy. Exile was too good for the Lucari. We should wipe you out.
Not everyone in the Defense Force is loyal to Pentaro.
Nope, I overshot. Do 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 do. my shields failed. That's great.
I've suspected Pantara was a traditionalist for some time.
Oh, really?
The people before his personal beliefs. I was wrong. His
What was your
madness
first clue?
us all. And for what? Pride, hate, and fear. I wish to
How did you get
follow
elected?
thank all of you in person. Under the circumstances, we should meet on one of your vessels. The Rescava, if you're agreeable.
This is a momentous occasion. I'm glad you're here to share it with us. Diplomacy is part of a captain's job, as you know. I hope I'm up for the challenge. Welcome to the Rescava, Prime Minister. I look forward to working together.
Thank you, Captain. Most kind of you after all that's happened. We
She's
almost
gonna
lost
kill us.
everything.
She's gonna kill us.
Instead, we can begin to build a better future, thanks to you.
Or her guards are
There
gonna
will
shoot
be
her.
resistance from people like Pantara, but we must continue to look ahead. To that end, we hope to work together with you and your allies.
I'm happy to hear it. Kentari and Lukari have lived apart far too long. We've recently begun to explore beyond our world. Perhaps we can do so together.
Perhaps. We've got a lot of work to do before then, however.
Indeed we do.
Well then, let's get started, shall we?
Okay. Maybe not. I'm thoroughly surprised. I was fairly certain that Prime Minister's gonna die. Oh, you're not gonna speak to me? After all this time, Katara was here, alive, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, racist paranoia, missile launchers. That's space or ground? What's that space weapon?
Starfleet intelligence.
How far are we in this new frontier, right? Yeah. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more missions. 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could probably do this one. Let's see how I feel after Brushfire.
Starfleet intelligence has learned that Martok, the former Chancellor of the Klingon Empire, is alive. Quite a revelation. Until now, everyone thought he was killed in a duel with the current Chancellor on Kronos. Martok is being held in a Sona facility in the Briar Patch. Officially, it's a research facility built to study metaphasic radiation. In reality, it's a high-security prison used to hold political prisoners. General Rodek is leading a covert rescue operation in the Briar Patch. Meet with him there, and help him bring Martok home.
Did we not do that?
Kelvin, your assistance on this mission is appreciated. Martok is being held here. The Sona facility is a farce, and their true masters are the cowardly Vec of House Torg. They hold their enemies here and deny them a warrior's death. I intend to show them the price of their dishonor.
So confused. Okay, whatever. So confused right now.
Begin by jamming the sonar comm signals.
I
Should
thought we were
encounter
doing
any sonar
Brushfire.
patrols, eliminate them quickly before they can summon reinforcements. The pockets of Metreon gas may be of tactical use to us. A well-placed volley could ignite them. Timed right, they can become our weapons. All solar conditions are jammed. Metreon gas has a 4-kilometer capacity. Local conditions are blocking long-range sensing. Sonar has no idea.
And their carpet bomb.
No sign of incoming ships. Still have the element of surprise. Soon my dark will be free.
I'm just not paying attention anymore. I am so tired. I would really like to finish this tonight, but
Oh, I'm picking up the sonar transmission from near the planet.
Patrol 3 hasn't reported in. Investigate it once.
We can probably ignore them. By the time they report, we'll be on the planet. Spotted by the sun. Too dim. Martop's wife wanted to be in possession, but House Borg knows her best. Those ships will miss. We should have acted quickly. The time for stealth has come. we will infiltrate the Sona facility in disguise. I will be wearing the uniform of House Torg, and your away team will be my prisoners.
How could this plan possibly go wrong?
That is why it will succeed. Beam to my ship, and we will take a shuttle to the prison.
How could this possibly go wrong?
The maximum security area lies ahead. Follow my lead, and we will infiltrate the cell block where they are holding Martok. Remember, you are prisoners. Stay within the red lines, obey all commands, and do not engage the guards until I give you the signal.
You're the way.
See all those turrets? If you step out of line, they are prepared to remind you of your place.
Nope.
5 more lifers! What did you idiots do to earn such dishonor?
Not my concern. My concern is to bring them here now.
Fair enough. I have plenty of time to find out. Go straight ahead to processing. What a miserable bunch of backtalk! Get these convicts out of my sight!
Watch for patrols. We may need to fight them on the way out.
Prisoners to the back wall for processing. I don't see anything about 5 new prisoners.
Not my concern. Shall I tell Torg that you are not ready to receive them?
That won't be necessary. We'll process them. Sign here.
Yeah, this is Zenkethi.
We've come for the butcher. Bring me Martok. Patience. We're out processing him now. You, take these convicts to their cells and be quick about it.
Quick. Right.
Move along, convicts. Don't make me ask you again. Move along, convicts. Don't make me ask you
Moving. Silver line
is allied with the Zenkethi. There is no end to his dishonor. Martok defeated many Zenkethi in close combat. It is why they call him the Butcher.
Haven't seen you around here before.
I'm new. What of it?
Well, put those convicts in their place, and we can get some blood wine after our shifts. Give me a reason to break you, Patach. We have lots of time to play.
Martok, we've come for you.
Have you now? Wait, I know your face. One of Moog's sons fights under Torg's banner? Disappointing.
Moog? I am Rode, son of Nagra, an ally of your house, old man. This is no time for talk. Arm yourself before the guards.
What is this?
Yeah.
Explain yourselves!
Isn't it obvious? I'm leaving, you piece of Plakta.
I think the Zenkethi disagree with you, Martok.
Miserable Takek.
Orbital strike the station! Orbital strike the station!
Fight now for the Empire.
Good. If I am to die, I will die in battle. Something on your mind?
How you end up here?
I fought Jempak, felt his blades strike home, and died the death of a warrior. Until Torg and his doctors bring me back. He denied me honorable death, denied me the halls of Stovokor, and locked me away like so much Baktag. He has much to answer for. Time is critical here. What would you ask of me? Torg boasts about it often. He wants to replace Jempak as Chancellor, and he allied with the Zenkethi to do it. For some reason, he thinks they can beat us this time. Idiot! In return, Torg pledged to keep the Empire out of Zenkethi affairs, and to turn me over to them. They still hate me for my victory at Senketh 3. Time is critical here. There is another here who deserves that honor. A friend, and a warrior born. His cell is not far. We will liberate him.
Okay.
There's nothing unwise about adding a strong arm to your ranks. The console to the left controls the door. The one to the right controls the turrets. Override it, and friend becomes foe.
Holy crap.
There he is, across the way.
Marta, this warrior you speak of is a Jem'Hadar.
What of it? The war is over, and he has earned my respect. Come out. We have work to do.
I stand ready to fight. Who's this?
This is Rodek, son of Nagra.
Well met. I am First Cover Kara, and I am...
I know the rest, Jem'Hadar. Martok speaks for you. That is enough for me. Time to go.
Alert. Jailbreak in progress. Security protocol red.
They have locked down the facility. Their doors will not stop the charges I brought along, however. We can blast our way back to the elevator.
Those charges can be of use in other ways. Torg has been running the pathetic remains of his house from this place. Blowing up critical targets within it will hinder him greatly.
Oh gosh.
Torg's office lies beyond this door. If we're lucky, he'll be in it. Until I run him through, that is. If he's not there, destroy his private computer. He stores all of his critical data on it. Losing it
That's
will
just
weaken him
evil.
considerably. We forge on until we reach the main security office. From there, we can override the rest of the turrets and take out the alarm system. Use the console by the door to override them. Take care of the rest at main security. Remember, Torg's lackeys and his new Zenkethi friends will try to stop us.
Alert. Jailbreak in progress. Security protocol red.
be a Klingon.
Torg's office, but no Torg. Pity. I was hoping to spill his blood all over this pretty new batlet you've given me. For now, we settle for property damage. Set your charges. The most recent file is a bill of sale for some sort of large torpedo. Interesting. Torg bought it from the Zenkethi. Doesn't say what kind of torpedo it is. Must be new. And powerful, considering the amount he paid for it. This will hurt Torg. At least until I kill him.
It's him! The Butcher of Zenkethi! Kill him!
Main security is ours. Override the turrets and set your charges.
Oh, there.
Did you hear those explosions? This way!
That should take them a while to repair. Security is down.
The Butcher still lives? Unacceptable! Bring me his head, now!
You! I should have known not to trust you!
Well, your mistake.
Witness the strength of a true Jem'Hadar!
Monday, we were all taken through here to an exercise area. As we passed, I saw a Sona engineer working on these panels. They control power to the cell doors, all of them. Blow up the panels, and all the prisoners go free. I expect they will be eager to settle accounts with their guards.
Okay. My type of chaos.
Keep moving. We're almost there. All enemies of the Empire will fall! It's time to evacuate. When we reach the roof, our ships can pick us up.
The elevator's offline. How will we escape?
We will use a grappling device to reach the rooftop. Once we're out, we will deactivate the solar shield generator to clear a path for our ship.
This is highly unorthodox.
Huh.
Yes, an audacious plan, worthy of a true Klingon warrior. You honor your house and mine.
Why is Oliver down
When we
here?
are free of this place, we have much to discuss.
Oliver, you're not coming? Oh no, Oliver! Rip Oliver. Hanging up, Admiral. Clothing your position.
I see the warriors of House Torg and Zenketh have come to test us. Fill the halls of Grethor with their souls.
Can do.
I told Lady Sorella that I would bring you home, Marta. I intend to honor that promise.
Sent a pack of filthy Karoots to fight us. Good. I can use the exercise.
Oh.
Now I know why Jem'Hadar wished to meet Klingons when they crossed the anomaly.
Hold out for a minute and a half. Jesus.
Fight on! Send them all to Grethor!
alliance.
Enemy forces are larger than we expected.
Yeah, it's like an infinite wave of enemies. Until like a timer comes into play.
The battlefield is ours. Now we must destroy the sonar shield generator to clear the way for our ships.
Over here. I assume.
Rodek to core. The shield is down. Prepare to extract.
Martok! You call yourself a warrior? A leader? I call you a coward and a butcher! I will avenge your victims!
I think not, Senkethi. Not while I live.
No, don't be a hero. What did I just say? What did I just say? Don't be a hero.
Gemini weakling! Go now and join your changeling guards!
Aww.
No! Butcher! This ends here! Now! No time! No mercy! Only you're dead!
Many have tried to kill me and failed. Come and add your name to the list.
Oh, green, very green.
Klingon filth! We're not finished here!
Yes, we are.
Oh, shit! He has 300 him.
I will take Martok with me to the core. Perhaps after the battle he can explain some of the strange things he said in his cell. For now, the enemy waits for us in the stars.
Oh, yeah.
The enemy is near. We are
outnumbered, but my crew got a signal to our allies. Reinforcements should arrive soon. There is no escape for you, Patak. But you are not going to die today. Oh, no. You will be taken alive. Martok will be delivered to the Zinkethi, and the rest of you will spend your days in a place that makes Rurapente look pleasant. Perhaps when I am Chancellor, I will have them sing songs about you, Martok, so that Klingon children will know what failure is.
The blood of is on your blade, Borg. It will be avenged.
If your blood is as thin as dignity, it will barely stain my blade.
All words for a cowardly pleasure. Say them to my face. You have a spine. Borg, I claim the rights of vengeance. Face me in battle, or I'll kill you where you stand.
I'll take pleasure delivering your corpse to the Zinkethi. What's left of it, anyway?
Ooh, badass moment. Way to drive the knife home.
I claim command of this vessel. Any objections? No? Then make ready for battle.
We are still close friends with the Doppler. You would be wise.
What do you know? Other than the taste of their boots on your lips.
I'm not dead yet, Butcher. But you and so.
Jesus, tapped into Christ. Oh my god.
Reinforcements are here.
There's so many things shooting at me.
General Rodick, I do hope you have my husband with you, preferably intact.
I am Worf, son of
Hey!
Mo, Gintok to the House of Martok. The House of Torg must not be allowed to survive this day.
Try not to die, Assimilated. We have much to discuss.
I am going to try very hard not to die.
Let us darken the stars with the blood of our enemies.
Whoa. General Martok has killed Torg, the Starfleet. Congratulations, General.
I was going to get away from a second. Jesus, tap into Christ. Everyone just starts shooting at me at once. hit me. There's a lot of people shooting at me. Jesus Christ.
Chance to regain the honor I lost in that cell. I will not forget it. For now, I shall return to Kronos with my wife, the warriors of my house, and the Sons of Borg. It is time for their house to be restored, if they wish it.
It has been a day of victory, and yet I am troubled. These things that Martok says, that I am a son of a different father, brother to a warrior I barely know, that I lived the life of another man. There is much I have to learn. Now is not the time. I must return Martok to Kronos before the enemy regroups. Until then, fight well.
Okay. See you later, dude. Alright, I'm definitely calling it after this. Oh, that was a patrol.
Klingon political intrigues
Whoops.
are never
Oh, well.
boring. That's for sure. It's my understanding that Martok isn't going to pursue the Chancellery, which should make a number of people in the Empire sleep a little easier. The Klingon Civil War is something best avoided. Trust me. Martok has considerable experience.
Oh yeah, no, it's like another like.
And has offered his services